Hey guys, today's video is going to be about duendes. So, if you don't know what duendes are, they are a mythical creature, really popular in Latino culture. So, everybody in Peru believes in duendes, and I have a lot of stories of like my family and friends talking about like they're sort of like ghost stories, but today I'm going to talk about something that happened to me in this house years ago when I was in high school. And yeah, it's a duende story. So I'll just get right into it. So this happened when I was in high school. I was in grade 10, and I remember my mom had bought some almond butter. So basically, I was like really amped about making a almond butter and jelly sandwich and to try it, right? So the almond butter was left on the counter. It was never put away for like 3 or 4 days. I always would forget to to make the sandwich. I would just make something else. So I would always want to make that sandwich, but I never did. I would always forget. Still wouldn't have made the sandwich, right? So one day on like the fifth day, I guess it was it was like perfect because I had remembered I was hungry and I'm like, oh yeah, I want to make that sandwich. So I did. I went to the kitchen and the almond butter was not there. I was like, what the heck? Like, why is it not here? Like, it's been here for 4 days in a row, like it's been there every day, and then like today nobody used it. I asked everybody that I lived in the house at the time. So I asked them like, oh, like, hey, did you take it? Did you use it? I looked for it everywhere. I looked for it in the storage, in the cold room. I looked for it like nobody's business. I asked everybody, and I asked my mom like, did you return it? Like, what happened? And she was like, no, it should be by the fridge. Like, that's where it was. So I ended up going to the kitchen and making myself something else to eat. I was hungry, obviously, so I got my I think I made like a tuna salad sandwich, and then clearly I love sandwiches. So then I just went to do my day. I did my homework. I watched like SpongeBob, and then like I go back to the kitchen eventually, and the almond butter is right there, exactly where everyone said it would be, where I left it, where I had last seen it, where everyone had last seen it. And so like the almond butter was right there, right beside the fridge, on top of the counter where everyone had last seen it. And you know, yeah, I was just like, what the heck? I remember being kind of like really creeped out, like what the heck? Is somebody playing a trick on me? But this isn't it. There's more to the story. So basically, like back then, a lot of things in my house went missing, and they would just reappear in the same spot. So a little backstory on duendes. So basically, duendes, there's like different kinds. Duendes could be good or they could be bad. They're kind of like this energy. Some people believe they're like literally elves, like these little gnome looking things, and they're just like humanoids but tiny. But other people believe that they're kind of just energy. So you could have good energy or you could have bad energy, and like it just depends what kind of energy you have in your home. And then if you have like good energy, you have playful duendes, which is what we had. Like duendes, they would just like hide stuff, hide things, and then reappear your keys. When you think you know where you left your keys, and then you found them in the same spot. That's duendes, like the good ones. And but there's like other kind of duendes that people are scared of. There's some that like people believe that will take your kids and like like just lure them away and make you lose them. And that happened. That's why people like baptize them, your kids, so nothing will happen to your kids. But also the bad duendes, when you live in a house where it's like a lot of just abuse and bad things going on. So in those houses, duendes are not good. The duendes that like to live there, like that energy, are the bad ones, and they will like, cause accidents. They will cause people to trip, cause babies go missing and things like that. So that's just my story on duendes. And actually, yeah, so it was this house. That's the kitchen window. Um, yeah, like our house has been renovated. The kitchen was just renovated, so it's not. I can't really show you a picture of how it was, the layout of where I had left it, but because it was so like simple, like it's just like the fridge and then the counter, and that's exactly where it was, and then it wasn't there. So yeah, that's my story. So comment down below if you guys want another scary story. It's not really that scary, but I mean, it's funny because actually my sister has like the exact same story, but basically with a Mr. Noodle packet. And actually it was even scarier, because she was home alone, and yeah, like basically the same thing, but she went and got her Mr. Noodle packet. Had the boiling water ready, and then it was gone. Then she was looking for it everywhere, and then she went to go get another Mr. Noodle packet from the cold room, and then the Mr. Noodle was packet with the original one was right there. So it's like, yeah, like I don't know, something hit it, or you know, it was doing this. Okay, bye.